second part of your basic accounting term topic, that is lesson number 5. So previously we have learned three component, and what are they? They were assets of the business, then expenses and income. So in this lesson we will discuss rest of the two things, rest of the two heads of account, and what are they? They are liabilities and equity. So let's see. So liability is an amount owed by the business to third party. For example, if a business owed by creditors, and creditors are become the liability of the business, then expenses payable. For example, you use electricity and have not paid yet to the electricity company. It would be your liability as well, because your resource will drain in future for the past commitment, and that's all about your liabilities. So bank overdraft. So what is meant by bank overdraft? If you get more money from your bank than you have in your bank account. For example, you had 2,000 in your bank account, but you withdraw 2,200 out of your bank account, and because your relations are good with your banker, he gave you 200 more than your balance, and that is known as bank overdraft, and it's a very short term liability, and when you deposit again into your bank account, they will deduct their money out of your bank account. So bank loan is a liability. You have taken loan from bank, and you have to pay back in future. So income received in advance. So that is also a liability on the shoulder of business, because business has received money from customer and have not yet rendered the services to the customer. So that is also your liability. And next thing, that is last thing, that is capital. So capital is comprises of the amount invested by the owner into the business, and along with this, the profit which is not taken by the owner yet and it is retained in the business is also your part of equity, part of capital, and all the reserves, the profit set aside for some purpose, is also part of equity. So the amount owed, the definition of capital could be the amount owed by the business to its owner. The business affairs are separate from its owner. That is, we have learned in separate entity concept. So here, all the valuable things which are contributed by the owner into the business are known as capital. Or any amount invested by the owner into the business comes under the heading of capital. So boys, these were the 5 heads of account. Let's recap. What are they? 5 heads of account. Number 1 was assets, and then expenses. Number 3, incomes, liabilities, and capital. So boys, all these 5 heads of account, they come again and again and again, and all the accounting revolves around these 5 components. So learn them, and they are not difficult. So please learn them by heart, and for assignment I have given you. You have to read just read the chapter number 1, and that is page number 2. I will give you the pic of that page on WhatsApp, and you can read from there. And the topic is assets, liabilities, capital, and you can learn expenses as well. So that was all about your lesson of today's. And inshallah, see you in the next lesson with your next topic. Okay, boys, Allah Hafiz.